What's going on? It's Dom back at it for Topwater Tuggers. We are at not a new pond, but a new pond for filming. This is the first place I took my kayak when I got it a couple months ago. Haven't been back since. It's not the greatest pond, but it's nearby, so that's gonna have to do for now. It just ended raining about like a half hour ago, so wind's still pretty heavy, but I mean, I wanted to fish, so yeah, that's why I'm out here. Hopefully we'll catch some bass. I think the biggest bass I've ever caught was out of here like 5, 6, 7 years ago, so I know there's some big boys in here. We just gotta find them, so let's see what happens. We got number one, small bass it looks like. I'm dragging him in. But yeah, I went from the crank to a hula popper, now to the inline spinner. Finally landed one, and he came off. Two. Might be a little bigger if I'm not dragging it in. Oh no. Oh! Little small pickerel. I think this is number 3. It stays on. I didn't set the hook at all. Oh, another small little pickerel. Let's see if this is the first fish I handle. No, it's not the first fish I handle. 3 in and I haven't touched a fish. That means that these hooks are very dull, and I'm not setting the hook. So a little combo of 2 really costly mistakes, but yeah, hopefully there's a little bit of footage of those 3. This guy, I saw this guy hit like 5 feet away. He must not have seen the boat. Another small little bass. This must be where they all have like daycare or something. He's gonna need a little bit of extraction. He tried to swallow this thing whole. Oh, working me here. Take the jaw off. It's always the smallest fish that cause the most fucking problems. Oh, finally. He is one tiny smallmouth. Should be a little bigger. Yeah, barely. I'm still dragging this guy in, but he hit it pretty hard. Oh, he came off, that bitch. That's number 5. Another bass. This was the next cast after the last one. It's another baby pickerel. Number 6. They keep popping off. This thing is scarily dull. That was a quick 7. Another bass. I need to start using the net, honestly. This is getting out of control. Here's a little bigger bass that I can hope fucking bring in the goddamn kayak. No, stop. Stop. Easy. Actually, he's not that much bigger than all the rest, but this is number 8, 5. This thing is through his, oh, it's just around his little lip here, I hope. No, it is through him. Come on, oh, there we go, alright. 5 bass, another tiny guy, 3 pickerel, all little babies. I think we're gonna have to go to a different part of the pond to get their parents, but I'm enjoying catching them, little guys. You know, they're fish. Finally, here's something decent size if I can get it up here. Oh yeah, good size pickerel. I'm happy about it. This is number 9 and he's gone. It's just fish after fish over here. This is a smaller pickerel, but I think we're tied up 5 apiece now. Pickerel and largemouth bass. And you did swallow this. Lucky for me. I mean, the last pickerel was definitely the biggest fish so far today. And it was a good size for sure. It was definitely over a foot. But looking for some bigger bass. This guy is maybe a foot. I don't know. He's gone now. Here's the 6 bass. Looks like they're getting a little bigger at least. The sad part is that I'm using the largest inline spinner I have. Oh yeah, this guy's definitely bigger than the other ones I've caught. He actually has like the classic largemouth bass mouth. If that makes sense. Yeah, he's a little bigger than all the others. It's number 11 though. This one so far, no. It hit like it was a goddamn like I thought it was on a rock for a second. The way it bit this thing. But it's just another smaller largemouth. Come on, man. Yeah, number 7 on the bass side. They're taking away with it. Again, I don't know the expression. Running away with it. Even though this lure has been predominantly more effective with pickerel. There doesn't seem to be as many pickerel in here. Looks like number 8 right here for the bass. They're all pretty small though. Which I think is due to the lure I'm using, but screw it. Until I lose it, or I go to like the swampy area on the other side, I'll switch over to a frog. Real top water. Oh, he just spit that out, that bitch. That was number 9. I thought I set the hook and then my GoPro kinda was off center, so I fixed it and that was the end of that. Here's a small guy. Not like any of the other ones weren't small. Oh, maybe not. He lazily hit it then, because he wasn't excited about it. Must be already full from the rain. This is number 10 though. They have officially doubled the amount of pickerel I've caught, and they've all been roughly the size, like half a pound or something. Which isn't a problem, but I want some bigger boys, that's for sure. Some showstoppers. This is number 11. I don't know how he's staying on. I should say number 11 for the bass. Number 16 overall. All been largemouth too. All this size. Number 17. Finally, this bass might be the biggest one. No, I mean it's close to the biggest. It's not huge, but still a decent fish, and he's off. It was a pretty sketchy cast too. I was impressed with the cast. Didn't hit any branches like fucking across me, but yeah. We're getting up there. It's probably another little bass. Oh wow, surprise, surprise. 6 pickerel today. This one's probably the second biggest too. And he swallowed this thing whole. Come here, bitch. I'm tired of you eating these. That's easy. Yeah, he's good. He's definitely over a foot. Pickerel kind of have an unfair advantage when it comes to length, but I mean, at least I've caught more bass despite them being smaller. It's been a pretty productive afternoon. Here's another bass, I think. He's still on? Yeah, he is. This is number 18. Coming close to the record of 23. This guy's not a bad size. He's definitely small, but not tiny. Oh, I was gonna say pickerel, but it's a bass. This might be the biggest one of the day. So far, I should say. Number 19, I believe. Oh, yeah, come here. Open for daddy.
yeah, he's an average adult male probably for around here, but this takes the biggest one of the day so far. When I go to the weeds with the frog, probably catch something bigger, but if anything at all, we'll see. Ball number 20. Little pickerel making a fuss. I guess he's not too little. Not as small as some of the ones, and he's out. I got a few bites with the frog. Not bites, but attempts, I should say. It's pretty exhilarating to watch them come up out of the water, but nothing landed. And I switched to a prop bait. I didn't have as much luck with it. Nothing really went after it, and it's hard in this really dense weed cover. But yeah, the sun's gonna set soon, so I'm gonna call it a day. 20 in all, pretty good, honestly, for just a few hours, but nothing really huge, but I mean, I'll take it. That's the thing too, over here, the attempts were like, they had to have been huge bass. There's no way they weren't. But yeah, some other time I'll come back and spend more time here in the swamp area. But yeah, until next time, this has been Topwater Tuggers.